Hey guys, it's Shar Ayeria, your Bay Area realtor here with a quick update on what's happening in Santa Clara County for the month of March. If you're thinking about buying or selling this season, you will definitely want to hear this information. Before we get into all of that, I want to quickly talk a little bit about what's happening in the state of California as a whole, and then we'll get hyper local and we'll talk about your specific neighborhood. So in California, home sales have surged to their highest level in over 2 years. The California Association of Realtors forecasts a 10.5% increase in single family home sales, and the median home price in California is projected to rise by 4.6% in 2025. Mortgage rates are expected to average around 6.4% in 2025 and decrease to around 6.1% in 2026, which is going to make homeownership more accessible and potentially boost buyer activity. All right, now let's take a look at what's happening in Santa Clara County. Spring is in full swing and market is busy. Right now, we've got 1,168 single-family homes listed, which is up from last week and way up from 695 homes that we had this time last year. More homes are hitting the market, and you know what that means. It means more options for buyers. But the demand is still very strong. 614 homes are already under contract, and 657 have closed escrow within the last 30 days. So buyers are definitely jumping in. Homes are moving fast, and the average time on the market is just 8 days. And prices are going up as well. The average sales price in Santa Clara County is sitting at around $1.61 million, with homes selling for about 9.2% over asking. So even though we have more inventory compared to the last couple of months and years, the pent-up demand is keeping up with it, which makes the real estate market here in Santa Clara County a very balanced, active, and competitive market. All right, now let's take a look at what's happening in your neighborhood. I'm going to cover Almaden, San Jose 95120, Willow Glen 95125, Los Gatos 95030, Saratoga 95070, and Palo Alto 94301. And like always, I'm going to have chapters and a timestamp in the description so you can skip ahead to your own zip code if you just want to watch that portion. Okay, let's start with Almaden neighborhood, San Jose, California, 95120. At the time of this recording, and today is April 1st, 2025, there are 26 active listings, 19 homes pending, and 23 homes that were sold in the last 30 days. Homes sold for an average of $2.52 million, and we're on the market for an average of only 6 days, and they sold for 105% of the asking price. In terms of activity, Almaden continues to bring the heat, and this is all great news if you're thinking about selling your home and if you were wondering if now is the right time. All right, just to give you guys a little bit more perspective on what's happening in this neighborhood and a better idea of how the market is moving, let's compare our numbers from this month to last month. So as you can see, the number of active homes, new listings have increased from 22 homes to 26. Pendings have increased from 17 homes to 19 homes, and the number of sold homes in the last 30 days have increased from 18 homes to 23 homes. And if we look at the average sales price, the sales price have increased from $2.46 million to $2.52 million. And average days on market has decreased from 8 days to 6 days, which means that homes are selling faster. Everything has increased. We've got more inventory, more homes pending, more homes that have sold. Homes are selling for higher, they're selling faster. And yeah, definitely market is moving, and it's moving really fast. Now let's take a look at Willow Glen, 95125. We have 45 active homes on the market with 37 pending and 36 homes that have sold in March. The average sales price was $2.54 million after spending about 10 days on the market. And as you can see, homes are selling 104% over asking. Okay, let's take a look at what's happening in Los Gatos 95030. We've got 34 active homes, 13 pending, and 10 homes that were sold in the last 30 days, with an average sales price of $3.69 million and an average days on market of 29 days. They also sold 101% over asking with an average price per square footage of $1,600. Okay, we've got two more neighborhoods to go over, Saratoga and Palo Alto. Let's start with Saratoga 95070. We've got 46 active listings. That's a lot. Wow. 26 pending and 17 that have sold within the last 13 days with an average sales price of $4.81 million with an average of 20 days on market. Whew. In terms of sales to list price ratio, they sold at 100% of the asking price with an average price per square footage of $1,559. That's a lot of activity in Saratoga. This is crazy. Last but not least, let's take a look at Palo Alto 94301. We've got 29 active listings, 10 pending, and 16 homes that sold in the last 30 days with an average sales price of $5.82 million with an average of 17 days on market. In terms of sales to list price ratio, they sold at 101% of the asking price with an average price per square footage of $2,300. The market is heating up, and it's no surprise that there are more homes hitting the market. Sales are picking up, prices are going up, and this is just the beginning of what's about to become a very fast-moving and competitive spring and summer here in the Bay Area. So what does this mean for you? If you're a buyer, you've got more options now, which is great. But at the same time, the competition is still very strong. So having a knowledgeable agent and a solid strategy is the key for you to get the house that you want without overpaying for it. And if you're a seller, this is what you've been waiting for. Buyers are serious, they've been waiting for a long time, they're ready, and they're willing to pay top dollar for your home. But getting the best price isn't just about listing your home. It's about knowing what's happening in the market, what are the trends, what's happening in your neighborhood, and also having the right marketing strategy and an agent who knows how to market your home that's going to stand out from the competition. And that's where we come in. And hey, if you know of someone, a friend, a family member, maybe even your colleague or your neighbor who is thinking about buying or selling, send this video to them so they're in the loop on what's happening in the market. And of course, if you want to strategize and know your options, you can always reach out to me and my team, and we've got you covered. We look forward to working with you, and remember, the best is yet to come. See you in my next one. Bye.